My name is Lucas, and welcome to my channel, and this will be my first video. So the purpose of my channel is to heavily research products and services, and hopefully save you time, money, and frustration from buying mediocre products and services. So today I'll be reviewing the Toyo Celsius, and for those of you who may not know, Toyo is a Japanese company. Now it is a 4-season winter-approved tire. It's rated for mud and snow, of course, and it also has the 3-peak mountain snowflake symbol, certifying it for severe snow and ice conditions. So the tire is designed with a soft enough compound to provide good performance in the winter, and it's also not too soft so that it can perform well in the summer months. Now this is an all-weather tire, so it's neither an all-season nor a winter tire, it's in between. And it's designed to perform better on snow and ice than a typical all-season tire, and also to have better tread wear than a winter tire. So the Toyo Celsius is the first Toyo tire to feature alignment indicators in the tread block on both the inside and the outer tread. And this to help dealers and owners detect any potential alignment issues. Now regarding the warranty in Canada, the speed rated ST and H models, they come with a 100,000 kilometer warranty, and the VNW rated models, they come with an 80,000 kilometer warranty. The tires that I have in my car right now, they're rated at 190 kilometers an hour. The Toyo Celsius has a very good asymmetrical design, and it's also an ecological tire to reduce rolling resistance and give you better fuel economy. Now Toyo gives it these slush grooves and snow claws, as they call them, to better combat snow and ice conditions. Now, another feature I wanted to mention was sipes. The inner side of the tire has a greater sipe density, so it's more effective in snow and ice conditions, and the outer side of the tire has fewer sipes, so it's better suited towards summertime driving. So I did a considerable amount of research when I was considering buying a tire, and initially I was considering buying a set of winter tires to replace my all-season tires, but then I'd have to buy another set of rims, and eventually I'd have to buy another set of tires in the summer anyway, and it's another hassle and an expense, so that's why I decided to look into the all-weather segment. So I've had my tires since December 21st, and I put approximately 4,000 kilometers on them. And up to date, I've noticed very minimal, or if any, deterioration or wear. Alright, come along with me for a test drive. Okay, so I'm driving my 1989 Mercedes-Benz 300 SE, and it's rear-wheel drive, and it weighs about 1,800 kilograms, so it's quite heavy. So we received about between 10 and 15 centimeters of snow, so it's actually a fair bit, and the weather is quite mild. It's plus 4 degrees compared to a few weeks ago it was minus 35 degrees Celsius. The tires I had before these were the Michelin Premiers all season, and it was quite a good tire. It was decent in the snow, but I definitely prefer this tire. It really feels like a snow tire, even though it's an all-weather tire. Okay, so next I want to do a hill start. There's a hill coming up, and I'm going to stop in the middle of the hill and see how she does. Alright, let's see if she'll go. Yeah, no problem. I'm giving very little throttle. That's what you want to do. Alright, let me show you just how slippery it is. Okay, so next I wanted to do a brake test, and just see how the tires perform. And I'll be going 40 kilometers an hour. Okay, so there's another hill I wanted to try, and I'm stopped on the hill right now, and we'll just see how the car does. Yeah, so as I start, I can really feel the tires grabbing, which is what you want. And I'm just trying to be smooth. So past that driveway, the road has not been plowed, it's only been driven on. So another point I want to mention is that the Toyo Celsius also comes with a CUV model, which is meant for crossover utility vehicles. So I'll just drive where there's more snow and the road's a bit more rough. It's even driving the deeper snow on the far right, where it's well over half a foot, and I verified that earlier. Sliding a little bit, we'll go back on track. Yeah, I've actually never got stuck in these tires. I'm just sipping on my coffee, very confident, and it almost makes driving in the snow boring. So I don't know if you can tell from the video footage, but this hill is actually quite steep, and the car's just moving along with no issues. So this road's really slippery, just like in the previous segments, and it's very wet. You can easily make a snowball. Alright, so we're nearing the top, and I had no doubt that the car would make it just fine. Alright, so now I'm just driving back down the hill, and I haven't noticed any signs of understeer or oversteer as I've been driving down the hill. The car's just very stable. Another point I want to mention is that the Toyo Celsius, it stops several feet shorter than a typical all-season tire. So I'm driving 50 kilometers an hour right now. Let's see how the car slows down. Okay, that's actually very good, and that actually exceeded my expectations. Okay, so I'm on the highway right now. For a 32-year-old car, this thing pulls pretty well, and it sounds really good. Although it does need a tune-up. So I'm going about 90 kilometers right now, and the road's mostly dry. Car's not pulling to any side. Road noise is minimal. Drive is very comfortable. This car is just, it's a great highway cruiser, especially with these Toyo Celsius tires. So this is Highway 26, and it goes towards Barkerville in the Caribou region of British Columbia, Canada. And it's a very scenic route. I've been up here many times on my dual sport motorcycle. I thought it'd be a good road to test the tires on. It's a bit rough. Definitely took a beating from the winter. And a few months ago, I went for a drive to my brother's house, and it's about 175 kilometers. And there's a snowstorm, and it was nighttime, and everybody was driving slow, maybe like 60 an hour, and snow was piling up, and yeah, you couldn't see very far ahead, so you wanted to take it easy. And it's a mountainous pass, but this car had no problems, and there were pickup trucks behind me, and nobody was trying to pass me. That's how severe the snow was. And then when I went to my brother's house, I I did a comparison, and I should have filmed it, but I didn't have my GoPro camera with me. But there's a small hill along his driveway, and it's quite steep, but it's very short. It was quite icy, and he has a Toyota 4Runner, and I wanted to do a comparison with his Toyota 4Runner in two-wheel drive, even though it's four-wheel drive. And he has the Hercules Avalanche studded winter tires installed, and my car had no problem. I'd stop in the middle and it would go, and I was very light on the throttle. I was trying to minimize wheel spin. And then he tried, and I think he tried like 3 times, and again, these are studded winter tires, and he couldn't even start. So he had to roll back to the bottom and then start from there. But obviously in four-wheel drive you'd have no problem. Now, do I notice a difference between these and my Michelin Premiers when riding on the highway? Not so much. I mean, the Michelin Premiers handled probably very similar. And even if you push it, I haven't really noticed a difference. Okay, so there's a stretch of road I wanted to film here, and it's quite curvy, and the road's very wet, and there's some slush on the road. Man, this car handles well, it's amazing. Can't believe how stable it is. Just awesome. I have complete confidence in these tires. There's absolutely no drama with these tires. I absolutely love them. So if you're looking for an all-weather tire, which again, it's not an all-season, it's a hybrid between a winter and an all-season tire, then I can definitely recommend the Toyo Celsius. I'd probably buy it again and again. Alright, so that brings us to the conclusion of my video. And as I stated in the introduction, I did a considerable amount of research before I purchased these tires from various sources such as YouTube videos and comments, as well as various websites. Now in a test, the Toyo Celsius and the Nokian WRG3, they had almost identical scores, placing them in the upper half of the Consumer Reports Snow Winter Tires ratings chart. And they performed similarly in all of the tests. Anyway, I thank you for watching my honest review of the Toyo Celsius. So this is a tire that I could definitely recommend based on my experience and the experience of many others. And if you liked the video, I hope that you give it a thumbs up. And if you didn't like it, you can give it a thumbs down. Feel free to subscribe. And if you're interested in purchasing the tire, there'll be a link in the description below. And I hope that you'll stay tuned for the upcoming video. Take care and goodbye.